Pikachu has so many ways to push himself far out. He's forced to Tatsu, and then Pikachu's edge guarding game is just immaculate.
Actually insane. If you've seen Esam play ever,
plus he's so short and he's so quick and good at the runaway game and the keep away game. It's hard for you to keep up.
Exactly. Okay. Man.
So
well, good stuff to ReQzee getting himself this far, and I actually don't think I've seen at least ReQzee play this Pikachu Bayonetta match, but we've seen how much Esam talks this matchup up, how you can do so much stuff as Pikachu, how you can how SDI in these combos as Pikachu isn't as difficult. So we'll see what ReQzee can bring to the table. Obviously, a person who's been studying how to play Pikachu, looking at Esam videos, so I'm really excited to see how he approaches this matchup, especially.
Yeah, absolutely. Man. Like you said, definitely a matchup we haven't seen before, at least locally.
Yeah.
Esam tends to do very well against Bayonetta, but it's there've been a couple losses there.
Yeah, he actually did lose to Aerolink, just because of how different Aerolink's playstyle is.
Bayonetta is certainly a character where she has so many tools that you can use them in so many different ways that creates a multitude of different playstyles that all work because of how good her tools are.
Exactly.
So it's really hard. You don't just have to know the Bayo matchup. You have to know which tools of Bayo that this player is privy to using.
And that's what's so scary about Lima.
Forget about Bayo.
Wait, what?
Not a single Bayo on the
Why?
screen. Because Lima is going to be going male Corrin. Cosmos in the distance is shrieking in disappointment.
Maybe he doesn't like the Bayo Pikachu.
I don't think that's it at all. I think that in the past couple of weeks, Lima's been messing around with some secondaries.
Yeah. Why? You're playing Bayonetta or Bayonetta.
He just wants to have fun. And you know what? He's totally allowed to have fun, so he's checking out with the Corrin today. Going to be playing up against ReQzee, and we'll see how it goes.
All right.
Starting off, ReQzee gets this grab, going to put on a little bit of damage. Not too much. Good DI by Lima to escape the multiple fair chains.
Yeah, but lots of control coming out from ReQzee already. He's just throwing Lima back and forth around the stage. Finally, Lima gets some damage, but it's immediately stuffed out by Pikachu's aerial options.
I will say, Corrin, oh, wow, he called out that air dodge, but wasn't able to time for the fast fall that Lima did, so he was able to escape that thunder. Corrin normally has a pretty difficult-to-contest recovery. However, Pikachu has a lot of multi-hits that will trade with the startup hits of Corrin's up special that will just send Corrin flying. So, Lima pulling a Lima. The Lima classic.
Where's the Seinfeld music?
The unnecessary.
Super unfortunate, but Lima's showing a lot of control of the second stock. ReQzee falling down a bit too aggressive. He's going to eat that up smash. Not going to take the stock, but crazy percent now. If he can get, or if Lima can get a quick Dragon Lens so some damage off the stage, it'll be deadly.
Just trying to space with these back airs, but back air on whiff is not nearly as safe as on shield. You can just kind of dash up and punish, and ReQzee's done a great job.
There's still a lot of control coming out from ReQzee. Already has Lima over 70%, and he's getting to those percents where he can land that thunder. We saw him fishing for it earlier in that first stock, but we haven't seen him find a connect. I love that option.
Yeah, brilliant counter because he has very little end lag, so he's able to put out an aggressive hitbox as well as try to cover the landing of ReQzee, but just barely missed his mark. ReQzee a little hesitant to go for a read on that up throw now that he has gotten the correct read, but missed the timing.
Oh, this is it. I'll smash.
I like the way that he actually walked, so he could slowly catch the drift and not pull a Gibbous where they'll drift and he'll just go anywhere but where they are.
Run right past them. But yeah, he's probably going to switch. There's no way he's playing Corrin again.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Goes to Bayonetta. So game 2, going to Battlefield. So we're starting off on Battlefield now in game 2. Lima swapping to Bayonetta, the tried and true. Decides that he wants to win this set, so he'll give it his best.
It's funny because we've seen this before. I think it was not last week, but 2 weeks ago. He had done something similar to this, and he went to Bayonetta, and he still got beaten.
Right, against Fi.
Yeah. So it's like,
we'll see if ReQzee's able to ride the momentum. Sometimes when you're playing against a player like Lima, who's clearly on the PR, he's done very well, he keeps winning these Shockwaves, sometimes it's a battle against yourself to even consider being able to do it, right? A lot of people will block their own brain into being able to defeat this person because they're like, this is Lima. I'm not supposed to be able to beat Lima. So, you know, they'll lose on merit of that. But, you know, after being able to take the game against his Corrin, they'll think, okay, he's touchable. He's not a god. He bleeds. I can beat him. And maybe that's all that ReQzee needs.
And I'm excited to see how far he can go. That was one of the first times when Lima got that witch time that I haven't seen him convert into, you know, witch twist into a lot of damage or the kill. So it's interesting. I don't usually see that from Lima. I don't usually see drops when you get a witch time. But here's an opportunity, gets him in the air, but ReQzee has been able to get himself out every single time from these witch twists, from these afterburner kick chains.
In that scenario, there was no extra height that Lima could gain out of that situation, so the SDI up and away from ReQzee was great, but unfortunately wasn't able to hold on to a stock too long. You know, Pikachu at 130, you're just bound to die to one of Bayo's stronger hits. She has a lot that can finish you off there, like the back air.
Yeah, especially
going really deep. I really like the idea because even as Pikachu, you have such a good recovery that you're safe. You're going to eat a lot of damage now, though, so great job by Lima to not let him get back for free. Okay, that down air pushes him away, and again goes for another aggressive option. Okay.
Yeah, ReQzee needs to be a bit more...
What are you? That was nutty. He wall bounced off of the edge of Battlefield there.
That was interesting. I'm surprised it didn't just send him straight down. Once again, going for the Thunders, and we've seen Lima just find the DI to get out of it every single time. All right, now an opportunity for Lima. The air dodge, he reads it, but unable to get anything else out of that up throw.
ReQzee is just having so much trouble finding this kill, and that can be the big bane of Pikachu. You know, if you're not on point with those very frame... Yeah, he's super dead. If you're not on point with those super frame-tight up throw into Thunder combos, or if you're not super good at getting that edge guard, if you don't catch your opponent slipping on the techable situations... Yeah. It becomes a huge trouble to get your stocks as Pikachu. But if you're able to take the first stock and, you know, kind of run away with the lead, that's when you'll find success. So we'll see if ReQzee's able to find some of those jab blocks, find a confirm out of his up throw, or even get an edge guard on Lima in this game 3 on FD. I like the stage choice. He ends up going here so that he can fully punish that landing lag that Bayo has. You know, mix up his landings as well. A lot of characters, you know, they'll go to the stage and they get juggled to bits because there's no platforms to mix up with. But when you have a move like Quick Attack, that no longer becomes a problem. Ooh, missing the punish, has the right idea. A bunch of misplaced hitboxes from ReQzee, though, is they're dropping some opportunities.
Yeah, a lot of control from Lima, and it's surprising because we weren't really seeing you know, incredibly dominating stage presence that Battlefield game from Lima. He just had a lot of really good off-stage interactions when he was on the ledge. And we saw ReQzee overextend a lot, and that's why he got punished so much on that second game. Now, Lima just doesn't seem to be even giving him the chance. Trying to get him off that ledge, ReQzee is, but still.
Nice. I love the idea. Unfortunately, wasn't fully able to connect.
Okay. Actually used the Witch Twist to get back up, but Lima decided to finish the stock right off with that back air. Once again, the first stock taker.
Yeah, at that point, he had no jump. That was just about the only angle he could have gone to make it back. And Lima, you're nuts!
Wow, he did it twice. And you think after the first time, ReQzee would have realized that overextending like that to try to get the Thunder hits and catch the 2-frame is not a good option. Both times that he did that option, he got punished and killed off the side.
Sometimes, you know, as Pikachu, when you lose that first stock, you kind of have to go crazy to get that KO before you lose too much control. Yes. You have to force those situations, and I appreciate the gumption to go out and do it from ReQzee, but you can't pull the same trick on a top player twice in a row like that because they are immediately going to be ready the next time.